Next fight, Strickland versus Costa.
We got. Does he have a nickname yet? Either one of these guys, the Eraser and
Strickland? Let me look. Hold on.
the American Psycho. He should take Stephen Bonner's name. Sean, the American Psycho, Strickland.
Sean. Oh, Tarzan.
Is it actually Tarzan?
I don't know.
I don't
I've
know if
never
I
heard
ever
him.
heard him announce him as Tarzan.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, so let's get into the goods of this. Both of these guys train in Vegas. I see these guys from time to time. Obviously, Strickland trains at Extreme Couture. I see Borrachinha training over at the PI a lot of the times. I think he just moved to Vegas as well, full time. This is going to be a very interesting one because I think they've trained together before, if I'm not mistaken. I think. And then I think that's when they started having like the bad blood or whatever, when they were like chirping each other. I could be completely wrong there, guys. I don't remember. I know Sean trains with a lot of guys. I know Sean talks a lot of shit and pisses a lot of people off. So maybe that actually happened, or maybe Sean just pissed them off for whatever reason and they're just angry at each other. Long story short, I think this one is interesting because you got the pace of Sean Strickland and then you got the brute power of Paulo Costa. I think if you're talking about tactically, I think Strickland is the better, more tactical fighter from a striking standpoint. But if you're gonna just box, I think this is gonna be very favorable for Sean Strickland to win.
Really?
If they just box, straight up just box, I think he's just cleaner.
Interesting.
I think Paulo Costa's got
He
the power
definitely
to
is
knock his ass the hell out. Of course. I mean, look at his freaking biceps. Secret juice.
I worry, like, because I've seen Strickland get knocked out before, you know?
Yeah.
And by like Poton knocked him out. Obviously, he knocks everyone out. But then like another guy like Paulo is like, he has a lot of power too. You know what I mean? Like, I almost worry. I know he has a chin because he's taking a lot of shots, but I'm almost like, is it gonna happen again? Kind of thing. Like,
Yeah. But,
I just want, whenever I see, I wonder how anyone beats Paulo Costa. Like, that's how I just, he's so strong. You know what I mean?
is he just being more skilled? I think it's just
Yeah.
being a better technician than him, and I think Strickland could actually do that. He's just gonna walk forward the whole time. It's just whether or not Costa's gas tank can hold up to that. Because if you're retreating a lot and not going as strong to push him back on his back foot, I think that's gonna be a tough spot for Costa to be in. So in my opinion, Costa, the bigger, more powerful guy, I think he's gonna have the jiu-jitsu. I think he's gonna have the grappling overall, but it's just the gas tank. I think he cuts a lot of weight, man. So when he gets down to 85, I think he just tends to get tired.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that in the Luke Rockhold fight. We saw that in the Robert Whittaker fight. But even in the Robert Whittaker fight, I think that was still one of his better performances. It was a really close fight. I wasn't sure which way the decision was going to go, but I thought Rob did a lot of things a little bit better, cleaner than Costa. But he was still dangerous even when he landed that spinning wheel kick
That was
out of
crazy.
nowhere. It was just like, yo, bro, this guy is just unnaturally a freak.
Yeah.
You know, secret juice all day. So with that said, I think Strickland's been working his grappling. He's not primarily a grappler. I think he would prefer to keep his striking, primarily in your face boxing the whole time. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know which way that one's gonna go. That's a tough fight.
You don't have a prediction?
I don't know, man. No prediction for me.
I'm saying Strickland decision.
You think Strickland decision?
Decision.
I mean,
yeah.
I can see that.
There's gonna be some rounds though where Strickland's winning the whole round, but Costa like does some crazy stuff to steal the round. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he
it's like
hits
a spinning
hard,
kick.
man.
Yeah, like I could see it being 3-2 Strickland. Split
3-2?
decision. Or I'm sorry, 2-1.
I was like, this is a 5-rounder?
No,
Co-main
I'm
event?
tweaking, yeah, but you know what I mean.
He's tweaking, just like what he said
I can
said
see it. What?
title fights. He didn't say it.
No, I said title victories.
Whatever. He didn't say it.
We'll play the tape. We'll run the tape back.
He's tweaking.
Is this a title eliminator fight? Like if Strickland wins, does he get another
I
title
can see
shot?
that because I can see Duplessis versus Paulo Costa.
Yeah,
Because
wait,
he's-
does Duplessis have a fight yet?
No, maybe Izzy, but because he did knock out Robert Whittaker. So even if Whittaker beats Chimaev, like there's a lot of shenanigans going on right now.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, he doesn't have a fight booked. Yeah. That is weird but I know Izzy said that he accepted a fight against Duplessis to headline 300. Izzy said that.
Allegedly.
And I also heard some stuff behind the scenes that's that confirms that.
Maybe he did.
But
wasn't he hurt?
no, Duplessis was.
Yeah,
So Duplessis
that's
turned
what
the
I'm
fight
saying.
down. But they offered him a crazy bag, and he still turned it down because he was hurt.
I think that was smart.
Yeah. And Izzy accepted the fight. So, anyway, I'm pretty sure that's the next fight. But I'm saying, I think whoever wins this fight would get another title shot.
Yeah, I can see that. But
Paulo's
then
number 7,
also
though, is the only thing.
Chimaev versus Robert Whitaker. Depending on if whoever wins does get a next title shot. Depending on what happens with Duplessis and who he's fighting, I think it would be hard pressed for the UFC to resell Robert Whitaker versus Duplessis again after that knockout.
Oh, definitely.
After only one win.
Yeah.
Well, 2. He beat Paulo Costa. And if he were to beat Chimaev, but yeah, maybe that puts him right back in there. Actually, so yeah, you never know, man. The UFC does what sells the most money. So
I feel like this, yeah, everyone wants to see Strickland get another title shot, I think. So if he wins, I think, I mean, honestly, I think he sells a lot of pay-per-views. Because his last fight broke into the mainstream. Like, it broke into, like, past the UFC audience, you know? Because of how controversial he was.
his last fight with
His
Duplessis?
last title fight, yeah. He was causing so much uproar, like mainstream news outlets were reporting on it, and like articles were being written about, is the UFC homophobic, or like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it broke into a new audience and captured a new audience. So I feel like he probably did sell a lot of pay-per-views. You know?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'd be curious to know what his numbers were.